Welcome to Maths TV. Today we will be going through IGCSE Maths paper 42, May-June 2019. Today we will be going through IGCSE Maths paper 4 extended 058042 May-June 2019. Let us go through question number 1A part. The price of a newspaper increased from $0.97 to $1.13. Calculate the percentage increase. So first we will calculate the increment, that is 1.13 minus 0.97. So this one 1.13 minus 0.97, this will be equal to 0.16. So increment is 0.16. This increment is against this amount 0.16 is increment against 0.97. So for percentage we will multiply it with 100. So 0.16 multiply by 100 and divided by 0.97. So we will get 16.49%. 16.49%, and we can write here 16.5%, rounded to three significant figures. Let us go through B part. One day the newspaper had 60 pages in total, and these 60 pages are for news and advertisement. And the ratio between these two sections is given 5:7. So sum of ratios will be 5 plus 7, which is equal to 12. So 60 is divided into 12 portions. So 60 divided by 12 will be having, answer will be 5. So each portion is 5. So calculate the number of pages of advertisement, which is 7, ratio for advertisement. So 7 multiplied by 5 will be equal to 35. So answer will be 35. Write the next question, part second is write the number of pages of advertisements as a percentage of the number of pages of news. So 35 out of 35, write the number of pages of advertisement as a percentage of number of pages of news. So number of pages of news will be 5 portions. 5 into 5 will be 25, and multiply by 100 for percentage, and this number will be 35 divided by 25 multiply by 100. So this will be equal to 140. So 140%. C part, on holiday Maria paid 2.25 euro for the newspaper when the exchange rate was $1 to this one for euros, and calculate the difference in price. Give your answer in dollars. We require dollars. So we give your answer in dollars, correct to the nearest cent. Correct to the nearest cent. So 2.25 will be divided by 0.9416, which is the conversion rate. So we can divide 2.25 and divided by 0.9416. This will be equal to 2.38. So we can write down this answer 2.3895, and these are now dollars. So we'll have to check the difference between this 1.13 and this one. So we will subtract 2.3895 minus 1.13. So this already written. So minus 1.13, this will be equal to 1.25, 1.2595. So we can write $1.26. Next, D part, the number of newspapers sold decreases exponentially by X% for each year. Over a period of 21 years, the number of newspapers sold decreases from this to this numbers. Calculate the value of X we have to calculate. So we can use the formula which is like this is the principal amount or starting number. So 1763000, this will be multiplied by 100%, and because this is exponential decrease by X%, so minus X% will be taking, and par will be the duration which is 21 years. So par will be 21 equal to the final number which we will be getting 58000. So this is by the formula we have written for exponential formula. So 100% minus X% will be equal to root of 21, and this will be 58000 divided by this number 1763000. Now we can write X%, this one we can shift to the other side. So X% will be equal to this one 100% minus this term which we will write over here. So this will be 58000 divided by 1763000. So we can use calculator to simplify this. So 100%, percentage symbol is also here with the shift. So 100% minus, then exponent, this will be root, this will be 21, and this one fraction 58000 divided by 1763000, and this will be equal to 0.15. This will be equal to 0.15. Now X, we want the value of X, so this will be equal to, X will be equal to 0.15 multiplied by 100. So X will be equal to 15. So our answer will be 15. E part, every page of the newspaper is a rectangle measuring 43 centimeter by 28 centimeter. So if you just draw a rough sketch of a rectangle for better understanding, so 43 centimeter and 28 centimeter. So this is the rectangle size, both correct to the nearest centimeter. So this is basically lower bound upper bound question. Calculate the upper bound of the area of the page. Upper bound area of the page. So, upper bound for 28 will be 28, and upper bound will be 28.5, and upper bound for 43 will be 43.5, and we have to multiply for the area. So we can write 43.5 multiplied by 28.5, and we can multiply this 43.5 multiplied by 28.5. This will be equal to 1239.57. 239.57. This will be centimeter cube. Question number 2a part. This diagram is given which is not to scale. We cannot measure anything from here. So AC is parallel to FPD. AC is parallel to FPD, this line. ABC is a isosceles triangle, and CBE is a straight line. Find the value of X. This is X which we have to find. So this is 26, this is parallel to this, so this angle will be equal to this one, which is 26 degrees. And this is isosceles triangle, so these two angles will be equal to each other. And 180 minus 26 will be equal to 154. We can even write here 180 minus 26 will be equal to 154, and 154 will be divided by 2, and divided by 2 will be equal to 77 degrees. So this will be 77 degrees, and this one also 77 degrees. Now this remaining angle we can find, this remaining angle will be 180 minus 26 plus 77 will be this angle. So we can calculate this 180 minus 26 plus 77. So this will be equal to 77. This angle is also 77. It means this remaining angle will be 180 minus answer will be equal to 103. So this angle is 103 degrees. So we can write this one. Basically we added one, this one is 77. I'll recalculate for this one. 180 minus 26 plus 77, this was equal to 77. So this angle was this one, and 103 degrees x value, so 103 degrees is our answer. Then comes to B part. B part is a circle theorem question. So the diagram shows a circle with diameter PQ. PQ is diameter, P to Q is diameter, it's passing through this. So SPT is a tangent to the circle at P. So this is tangent to the circle, this one is tangent, and this is the circle. So we have to find the value of y. If we check, this is 17, and if we check this angle, this is tangent, so this will be 90 degree. This will be 90 degrees. So we can write here 90 minus 58 will be equal to 32. So this angle is basically 32. Now we can say, see this one, this is 17, this angle will also be 17. So this angle is 17. We have checked this angle also. Now we got this 32, and now we can consider, we have to find these two angles. So this is like, this is also 90 degree, this is also 90 degree, because this is triangle in a semicircle will be 90 degree. So we can write this angle is 90, this angle will be 90 minus 17. 90 minus 17 will be equal to 73. This angle is 73 degrees, and we have now two angles of the triangle. We can write 180 minus 32 plus 73, and this will be equal to 75. So this angle will be 75, and answer we can write here 75 degrees. But this is 5 marks question, so we'll have to write some working also. So we can, first we can write, this is angle, we can take this point as A, and this one, this is as A, and this is as B. So ABQ will be equal to APQ. We can write angle APQ is equal to angle, this angle ABQ, and the reason we can write here angles of the same arc. of the same arc. So this one reason we can mention, we got this angle, then we can write this one triangle PQB. PQB is right angle reason triangle in a semicircle. So triangle in a semicircle is always right angled triangle, and this will be 90 degree, and this one is 32, so we can write that Q angle QPB. PB is equal to 32. 32, we can write angle QP and angle QPT is equal to 90 degree. This one also we can mention, and we can mention the reason tangent to the circle. Tangent to the circle. Basically this is 5 marks question, so we'll have to do some extra effort so that we will not be losing any mark. So that's why I'm writing the maximum reasoning for this. So we have mentioned basically everything, and we can write the last point is this triangle P, and this one we can mention as C point, this common point C. So PCB like we can write angle Y is equal to 180 minus 32 plus 73. So this is equal to 75 degrees, and reason we can write interior angles of a triangle. Interior angles of a triangle add up to 180. Question number 3. The probability that Andre cycles to school is R. Write down in terms of or the probability that he does not cycle to school. So this will be 1. We know that total probability is 1, so 1 minus R will be does not cycle to school, so 1 minus R will be our answer. B part, the probability that Benoit does not cycle to school is this one. The probability that both this and this both do not cycle to school is 0.4. So we'll be multiplying 1 minus R and 1.3 multiply by 1 by 3 minus R, sorry, 1 by 1.3 minus R. So we'll be writing like this. Then show that this equation simplifies to this one. This is like a quadratic equation. We'll have to just multiply this. So we can write this equation 1 minus R into 1.3 minus R is equal to 0.4. So we can multiply 1 into 1.3 will be 1.3, 1 into minus R will be minus R into 1.3 will be minus 1.3 R, and minus R into minus R will be plus R square is equal to 0.4. Now we can multiply everything by 10 so that we'll get rid of this decimal. So multiplying by 10, multiply this equation by 10, we will be getting 13 r 13, sorry, not r. Okay, we can write here 13, this one minus this is 13r, and this one will be minus again 13r, and this will be plus we are multiplying with 10, so this will be 10r squared is equal to 4. This will be our equation. Now 10 square we can 10r square we can write first, because we'll have to show like this. So this will be basically 10. We are multiplying by 10, so this will be 10. Here was mistake, so I have corrected. So this into this will minus this will be minus 10 minus 13, so this will be minus 23. Minus 10 minus 13 will be minus 23. So minus 23r and plus 13 and minus 4 is equal to 0. So final equation will be 10r squared minus 23r and plus 9 is equal to 0, which is the required equation. So I'll rectify this 10, I will erase and I will write properly. So 10r will be this one. Next part, third part, solve the by factorizing. So factorization, we have to solve this one. So we can use this one like factorization. So we'll be writing first in different format. So 10r square minus this one we can split into minus 18r and minus 5r and plus 9 is equal to 0. So we can make two pairs. From this pair we can take 2r common, so inside will be 5r minus 9, and minus we can take 1 common, so it will be 5r minus 9 is equal to 0, because minus we have taken common. So this will become 5r minus 9, and these two are same, so we can write 5r minus 9 and these two can be combined. 2r minus 1 is equal to 0. So this implies 5r minus 9 is equal to 0, or 2r minus 1 is equal to 0, and this implies r is equal to, basically I'll have to move the page a little above. So no, I think so you're getting everything. So I'll go through again this step. These two are same, so we can combine these two, like 5r minus 9 and 2r minus 1 is equal to 0. Then we have separated this, because a into b is equal to 0, it means a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. This line we have made for r. So r will be equal to 9 by 5 in this case, and r will be equal to 1 by 2 in this case. So we can write answer as 1 by 2 and 9 by 5. And then last part, find the probability that Benoit does not cycle to school. So 1.3, we know 1.3 minus r. This is the formula. So this is the given probability. So we'll be replacing r. And if we replace 9 by 2, we will be getting minus value, so we are taking the positive value, we will be replacing 1 by 2. So this will be 1.3 minus 0.5, which is 1 by 2, so it will be 0.8. So our answer will be 0.8. Question number 4. The equation of a straight line is 2y is equal to 3x plus 4. Find the gradient of this line, and we just have to rearrange the equation, and we need equation in form of y is equal to mx plus c. So y will be equal to, we will divide everything by 2, so 3 by 2 x plus 4 by 2, which is 2. So this will be equation, and we know this is the gradient and this is y-intercept. So gradient is required, which is 3 by 2. So we can write 3 by 2 or 1.5. Both will be correct answers. And find the coordinates of the point where the line crosses the y-axis, basically y-intercept. At y-intercept, x will be equal to 0. So x will be equal to 0 if we replace y is equal to 3 by 2 into 0 plus 2. So the y will be equal to 2. So 0 and 2, these two values will replace over here. B part, the diagram shows a straight line L. So this is the straight line L. Find the equation of line L. We have to, for writing the equation of line, we need two things. You know, we require value of m and we require value of c. So m will be equal to what? Before m is rise over run. So rise is 6 units and run is 2, and in between this is 3. So is equal to 6 divided by 3. So this is going down, so this will be minus. So minus 2 will be the gradient or slope, and c value is 6 because the line is passing through the point 6. So c value is 6. So y's value for this one, y-intercept is 6. So y is equal to m, which is 2 minus 2, x plus c, which is 6. So this will be our equation. Y is equal to, I'll move a little. So y is equal to minus 2x plus 6. This will be our equation. Then find the equation of line perpendicular to line L. So perpendicular to line will be, this perpendicular slope will be equal to change sign and reciprocal. So this is minus, will take plus, and 1 by 2, reciprocal of 2 will be 1 by 2. So our gradient is 1 by 2, and passes through the point 9 and 3. So point is 9 and 3. We will be writing y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This will be the formula which we will be using. And y minus y1 is 3. So m is 1 by 2. We'll write here. So x1 will be 9. So our equation will become like this. So we can shift 3 to other side and multiply this also. So this will be 3 by 2x minus, this will be basically, we are doing mistakes, so I'll have to rectify this. I will multiply 1 by 2, this one, minus 9 by 2 and plus 3. I will write like this. So this will be y is equal to 1 by 2 x minus, this will be 4.5 plus 3. So final equation will be y is equal to 1 by 2x minus 1.5. So we can write y is equal to 0.5 minus 1.5. So this will be our final equation. C part, A is the point, this is the point, and B is this point. Calculate the length of AB, and AB length we know is equal to what? This one, under root x2 minus x1, which is minus 4 and minus 8. So we'll write here minus 4 minus 8 whole square and plus y2 minus y1, so 1 minus 5 whole square. This will be equal to, we can use calculator for calculation. So this will be minus 4 minus 8 and whole square, plus inside will be 1 minus 5 and whole square. So this will be equal to 4 root 10, or we can write 12.65. 12.65. Basically it was 12.49, so we have reduced to 12.6, and find the coordinates of the midpoint of AP. AB we know are these 2 points 8 and 5, and the second point is -4 and 1. This is A and this is B. So midpoint will be 8 and plus -4 divided by 2, and the second point will be 5 plus 1 by 2. So this will be, we can check, 8 plus -4, this will be divided by 2, and this is equal to 2, and this is 6 by 2, which is 3. So this one, so 2 and 3 will be our answer. Question number 5. The table shows some values of y is equal to 1 by 2, x minus x by 4, and range is also given. Then table of values are given, and we have to complete the table of values. This is the first task, so I will replace only this one, and rest of the values we will just write. So 0.2x value we have to write 1 over 0.2. This value we are replacing, but we have to multiply this by 2, and minus fraction and x, which is 0.2 again, and divided by 4, and this is equal to 2.45. so I will write here 2.45, and the rest of the values you can use calculator, and similarly you can replace, and you will be getting for this one 0.25, and for this one you will be getting minus 0.25. I've just saved the time for the video to be shorter, so you can practice these. Then complete table A part we have done. On the grid, draw the graph of this. We have to draw basically table of values. So first value is 0.15 and 3.30. So 0.15 is x value, 0.15 will be over here, 0.15, and y value is 3.3. so 3.3 will be 3 over here, and 3.25 over here, and 3.3 will be like this one. So I will take the point this and mark it with the cross. So first pair we have taken this pair of values, then 0.2 and 2.45. so 0.2 will be over here, this one 0.2 and 2.45. so if we use the scale, 2.45, so 2 is here, and 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, and 2.45 will be this point, so we can mark this. Next point is 0.5. 0.5 is over here, this one, x value 0.5, and y value is 0.88. so 0.5 and 0.88, so this will be 0.75, and 0.88 will be closer to 0.9, so we'll take this one, this point over here. So we got 3 points. Fourth point is 1 and 0.25. 1 and 0.1, 0.2, 0.25 will be this point, so I'm marking over here. Hope you are getting everything. 1.1, 1.5 and minus 0.04. 0.04 will be very close to this one, so I will take this one. Then next point is 2 and minus 0.25. So 0.25 will be halfway this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. So we can take this value 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this will be our mark. Next is this one we have taken 2, and next is 2.5, 2.5 and minus 0.43. 0.43 will be closer to this point, so we have taken this. Then comes to 3. Okay, so rest of the 2 marks they have already provided. Now we have to draw this one. Last 2 points have been plotted for you, so we'll be drawing the freehand graph like this one. So we'll be drawing freehand curve. Freehand curve will be like this one. So we have plotted this. We'll be continuing to join these points and drawing the curves like this, and we'll continue this one like this. So we'll have to avoid double line, so we can just draw a single line. This is also a little rectification required, so you can draw this. So almost smooth curve we have drawn. After this one we have to answer the questions on the next page, which is C part. Use your graph to solve the equation. If we compare this equation and this equation, this part is same as this. So y is equal to 1 by 2. We can write here y is equal to 1 by 2. This is the equation which we have to basically plot. So value for x will be what? Y is equal to 1 by 2 is 0.5. So we will check 0.5 is this one. So curve will be this point, and we can check from here. This will be the value, so we can show our curve, that will be this one. So you can show this line, and this point will be 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. So our answer will be 0.8, 0.75 or 0.8. So I am writing 0.8. Then on the grid draw the line y is equal to minus y is equal to 2 minus x. So y is equal to, I'll write here y is equal to 2 minus x. Y is equal to 2 minus x, yes. So we have to draw this. Y intercept is 2. So y intercept will be this one. So line is passing through this point. We can mark this point, and the gradient is minus 1. So minus 1 over 1. So we'll have to move from here 1 unit down, and 1 unit right will be over here. So this is the point from which we have to draw the line. So we can pass the line from here like this point, and cross line over here. We can extend a little more. This will be like this. So now for next part is what we have drawn this line. We have to give these two x values where line is intercepting the curve. So one point is this one, so we can check this point. This will be x value in between these 2 points. So this is 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 0.25, 0 0.25, and the second value will be this one. So this will be 2.5. So we can write 0 0.25, and this will be 0 0.25. So 0 0.25, and the second value is 2.5. So 2.5 over here. Show that the graph, this graph can be used to find the value of under root 2. So under root 2 will be this one can be used to find the value of under root 2. So how we can find the value of under root 2? We will be replacing, basically first we will replace this value. Under root 2 y is equal to 1 over 2 under root 2 minus under root 2 over 4. If we replace in this one, and we will check 1 over 2 under root 2, and minus will be, basically we have to multiply here, and then we can write here minus. Fraction will be under root 2 over 4. So answer will be equal to 0. So it means this is equal to, y is equal to 0. We have to draw this one. Y is equal to 0 will be where? Y is equal to 0 is at the origin. So under root 2 value will be, graph will be giving under root 2 value as 0. So we can, now the question is how we can use the graph to check under root 2 value. If we go through the graph again and check, for example here, under root 2 means what? Under root 2 means this one, 1.4 value for this will be value for y. So value for x, basically 1.4. So 1.4, if we go through 1.4 is this point. See, exactly at 1.4 y value on the curve is 0. So this shows that y value is 0. We can put mark over here, right? So this is under root 2 value of x, and this is y is equal to 0 at this location. So this is the point where the graph is showing that y value is equal to 0. Now question number 6, expand this and simplify. We'll have to just multiply. X into x will be x square, and minus, basically this should be minus. So minus, I'll erase this. So my x into minus 3 will be minus 3x, and 7 into x will be plus 7x, and this into this will be 7 plus 7 minus 3 will be minus 21. So x square, and this will be plus 4x minus 21. This will be our final answer, and we can write this answer on the given space. X square plus 4x minus 21 and factorize completely. We'll have to take common from these two. 5 we can take common, and q square we can take common. So inside will be remaining 3 into p square minus 5q. So this will be our final answer, 5q square, and inside will be 3p square minus 5q. Then part 2, again we have to factorize. We can make pairs, these two pairs. From here we can take 2 and g common. Inside will be 2f minus 3h, and basically plus 3h, and plus we can take common, and this will be 5 we can take common, and k also we can take common. So inside will be 2f plus 3h, and these two are same, so we can write 2f plus 3h, and we can combine these two, so 2g plus 5k. This will be our final answer. We can copy this one, 2f plus 3h, and the second is 2g plus 5k, this one. 81 k square minus m square is third part, so we can write it as 9k whole square minus m square. So formula a square minus b square will be equal to a, this is 9k, plus b, which is m, and similarly 9k minus m. So a plus b, a minus b, 9k plus m and 9k minus m. This will be our answer. Solve the equation. This algebraic equation is given, so we will be, to get rid of denominator, we will just multiply by 5. So this will be 15 into x minus 4 is equal to this will be plus x plus 2. We have multiplied this part by 5, this part also by 5, so we got rid of this denominator, is equal to 5 into 6, which is 30. Now we can open the brackets. 15x minus 15 into 4 will be 60, plus x plus 2 is equal to 30. Now we can combine these two. This will be 16x and minus 58, this and this is equal to 30. So 16x is equal to 30 plus 58, and then x will be equal to 16x will be equal to, this will be 88, and divided by 16 on both sides. This will be equal to 88 divided by 16. This will be equal to 5.5. So our answer will be 5.5. Question number 7. Show that each interior angle of a regular pentagon is 108. So we know that this is 180 minus 360 divided by pentagon. Pentagon is having 5 sides, so 360 divided by 5 will be equal to, we can calculate 180 minus 360 and divided by 5. So this will be equal to 108. Then B part. This diagram is given, which is not to scale. So the diagram shows a regular pentagon ABCDE. This is pentagon. The vertices of the pentagon lie on a circle. Center O, radius is 12 centimeters. So this side is 12 centimeter. This one up to this is also 12 centimeter. Find BM. We have to find this BM. So what we can do, we can complete the triangle by using scale. We can draw this triangle. BM we can, BO we can join, and this is our triangle. I will shade the triangle which I am referring to. So this is the triangle which we are discussing, and we have to calculate BM. if we check, this is interior angle will be, circle will be 360, so 360 divided by 5 triangles, this will be, if I complete all the 5 triangles, so one will be this one and the other one will be this one. We can join even C with O, C with O. So if we check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triangles, so 360 divided by 5 will be equal to 72. So each angle, this angle, this angle, each angle is 72, 72, 70. These all are 72 degrees. So this is also 72, and it means this angle will, and we know this is radius and this is perpendicular to this one, so this angle is 90 degree, and this angle we can calculate, this is 72, this is half of 72, so half of 72 will be 72 divided by 2 will be 36. So this angle is 36 and this angle will be 90 plus 36. So 36 plus 90, 126. So 180 minus answer will be equal to 54. So this angle we got is 54. Hope you are understanding each and everything. So we have targeted this triangle because we require BM value. So we have calculated all three angles. This is 90 degree, this is 36. How we calculated 36 is half of 72, and this is 54 because triangles, three angles are, interior angles are adding up to 180 degree. So BM we can calculate. BM is basically, we can consider this shaded triangle. BM over OB will be adjacent over opposite. So that will be cos of 54 degrees. 54 degrees, and this will be equal to BM over hypotenuse, which is this side, which is the radius, which is 12 centimeters, so we can write 12. This implies BM will be equal to 12 cos 54 degrees, and 12 cos 54 degrees we can calculate. 12 cos 54 degrees will be equal to 7.05. So our answer will be 7.05, which is the, I'll show you page, I will move a little. So this one, 7.05, this is the length of this BM which is required. Then they are saying OMX, OM and X, this length this is line is a straight line, and ABX, so these two are the straight lines. Find BX, so we have to calculate this length BX. Now how we will calculate this one? This is this will be 72, so remaining angle will be how much? So 180 minus 72 will be equal to 108, and divided by 2 will be 54. So this angle will be 54, and this angle will also be 54. Now these two angles are 54 plus 54. 54 plus 54 means 108. These two angles are 108. So this remaining angle of this triangle, if I will take this one, this will be 180 minus 108. So 180 minus answer will be equal to 72. So this angle is 72 degrees. This angle is 72 degrees. Find BX, we have to find this length. This is 90 degrees, so this will also be 90 degree, right? So we need to check this one. Basically this will be cos of 72, if we consider this cos of 72 degrees will be this length over this length, which is BM over BX. So BX we have to find, BM we have, BM is 7.05, which we just calculated, and we can write 7.05 over BX, and BX will be equal to 7.05 over cos of 72, and this calculation we can make with the calculator. 7.05 and divided by cos of 72, this will be equal to 22.81. So this is equal to 22.81 centimeters. Basically all measurements are centimeters, so this will also be in centimeters. So 22.81 centimeter is already mentioned. Calculate the area of the triangle AOX. Now AOX is triangle, this one AOX. So this is including one triangle, this one AOB, and the other one is OBX. So we can write area is equal to area of triangle AOB plus area of triangle BOX. So we have mentioned this one. So area of triangle AOB will be what? Will be half of this one, half in AB sine C, right? So we can write half A into B, half 1 by 2. We are taking 1 by 2, 12 square. AB will be 12 square, and sine of 72 plus the other triangle. Basically we have taken this one AOB, and both sides are 12 radius, both radii are 12, so 12 square, and this sine of this 72 angle. Now for the other triangle we can similarly write 1 by 2 half into one side is 12 and the other side is 22.81. So one side is 12, this one, and the other side is this one, which is 22.81. So this side multiply by this side, and sine of 54 plus 72. 54 plus 72 will be equal to 126. So sine of this complete angle, this will be 12 multiplied by 22.81, and sine of this complete angle, which is 54 plus 72, which is 126. So sine of 126 degrees. So this calculation we will be doing, this will be 1 over 2 into 12 squared, and sine of 72, this one, plus again 1 by 2, 1 over 2, 12 multiplied by 12 into 22.81, and sine of 126, sine of 126, this will be equal to 179.19. So we can write 170, basically 179. This will be centimeter squares. 179. Question number 8. This is two triangles joined together. So the diagram shows two triangles ABD and BCD. AD is given 16.5, which is this one, and BD is 12.4. 64 angle is given, 53 angle is also given, and 95 is given. Find AB. AB is this side, we have to find this. So we will apply cosine rule. So AB square will be equal to 16.5 squared plus 12.4 squared minus 2 into A, which is this one, into B, which is 12.4, and cos of this angle, which is 64. We will have to calculate, and this will be 16.5 squared plus 12.4 squared and minus 2 into 16.5 multiplied by 12.4 and cos of 64, and this is equal to 246, and this will be equal to 246.628. I'm writing this one. So AB will be equal to root of this. So we can take under root, answer will be equal to 15.70. So 15.70, this measurement will be 15.70. So our answer we can write on the proper place which is given. So 15.70. The next part is find BC, and BC is this side BC, and for this one we have this angle, and this side also two angles are given. We can find this third angle, and 180 minus these two angles, we will add up 53 plus 95, so this will be equal to 32. So this angle is 32. Now we can use sine rule. This side we have to find, so this over 53 will be equal to this over this one. So we will write this BC over sine of 53 is equal to 12.4 over sine of 32. So BC will be equal to 12.4 over sine of 32 multiplied by sine of 53. This will be our equation which we need to simplify. 12.4 divided by sine 32, we'll have to close bracket, then multiply sine of 53, this will be equal to 18.68. This is equal to 18.68, and we can write answer as 18.7 centimeters. B part of the same question. This is a sector is given with this radius 3.8 and sector length is 7. Arc length is 7.7. The diagram shows a sector of a circle of radius 3.8 and length of 7.7. Calculate the y. So we can calculate this y by sector formula. So this will be L, we know L is given, L is equal to theta. Basically we don't have theta, so we need to find theta over 360 into 2 pi r. So this will be the formula which we'll be using. This is 7.7 is equal to theta over 360 into 2 pi, and r value is 3.8, and this implies theta will be equal to 7.7 multiplied by 360 and divided by 2 pi into 3.8. This will go as denominator to the other side, and this one we can simplify. This will be 7.7 multiplied by 360 and divided by 2 pi and multiply by 3.8. This is equal to 116.09. 116.09, we can write 116.1. Then they are saying calculate the area of the sector. Area of the sector formula we have, which is area is equal to theta over 360 into pi r squared, and theta we know 116.1, so 116.1 over 360 into pi r square will be 3.8 square. This will be area, so we can calculate 116.1 and divided by 360 and multiply by pi into 3.8 squared. We have to write on the other side 3.8 squared. This will be equal to 14.63. 14.63. So our answer will be 14.6 centimeters square. This will be area of the sector, which is this one 16.6. Sorry, 14.6. 14.6. Question number 9. 100 students were each asked how much money, dollars, $, they spent in 1 week, and amount and frequencies are given. Calculate the estimate of the mean. For mean, we'll be using the mid range, which is 5 plus 0. We can check 5 plus 0 and divided by 2 will be equal to 2.5. So we can write 2.5. Similarly, 5 plus 10, mid will be 7.5, and mid of 10 and 20 will be 15, and mid value of 20 and 30 will be 25, and mid value of 30 and 50 will be 40. These mid values we will be using, and we will be using formula sigma fx over sigma f. So this will be 2.5 multiplied by this value, which is 16, plus 7.5 multiplied by 38 plus 15 multiplied by 30 plus 25 multiplied by 9 plus 40 multiplied by 7, and the whole divided by the total number of students, which is 100, and we will be checking the answer. Fraction 2.5 multiplied by 16 plus we'll have to close the bracket, plus 7.5 multiplied by 3.8, not 3.8, this is 38, basically 38, and plus 15 multiplied by 30 and plus 25 multiplied by 9, and then 40 multiplied by 7 divided by 100. This will be equal to 12.8. So our answer will be 12.8. B part, complete the cumulative frequency table below. So less than equal to 5 or 16. So 16. Less than 10 or 38 plus 16. So 38 plus 16 will be equal to 54, and less than equal to 20 or 30 plus 54 will be 84, and less than equal to 30 or 84 plus 9. 84 plus 9 will be equal to 93, and the last value is already given, which is 100. Now we have completed this table. On the next page they have given a grid. On the grid, draw the cumulative frequency diagram. We have to draw cumulative frequency diagram. So these values will be plotting on it, and values I will show you by folding this a little over here and keeping, hopefully you can. Okay, I'll move a little this page so that you can properly see these values. Now first is 16 less than equal to 5 is 16, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 and 16. This will be the point for 16 value. And less than equal to 10 is 54. 54 will be 40, and half will be 50, and 52, 54. So this will be our point. Then 20 will be 84. So 20 and 84 I will put here, 20 and 80, this one 82, 84. So this will be the point. Next is 90 and 93 for 30, right? So less than equal to 30 is 93. So 80 and 90, 92 and 93 in the middle of this one. Then 50, for 50 it is 100. So 100 will be this last point. Now we have to draw the cumulative frequency diagram. So curve will be like this one. So a smoother curve will be required like this. This one you will have to practice to get a smoother curve, and gradually after practicing you will be able to draw a smoother curve. Now from here we'll have to touch 0, so this one we got smoother curve now. Now next part they are saying use the cumulative frequency diagram to find an estimate for the median. Median we know is the middle value. For median we will be taking middle value of this one. So this is 100, half of 100 will be 50. So in between 40 and 60, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this point we can check the reference from here, and this will be almost this point. This will be 9.5 in the middle almost. This is median 9.5. Then interquartile range. Interquartile range will be checking 25th percentile. 25th will be, this is 30, and in between these two will be this point is 30. So I will write here for you 30. And 75th percentile, this is 70 is this one, and 75 will be in between these two, 1, 2 and this one. So this is 75th percentile, 25th percentile. This is 25. So 25th percentile and 70th percentile. I will be checking reference for both. 25th percentile is in between this one, so this line, and reference will be this side, and this value is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or you can write here 6, and then 75th percentile we'll be checking reference from here. So this one, and value, x value will be over here. So this will be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. This is 16. So 16 minus 6. Interquartile is 75th percentile minus 25th percentile. So this will be 16 minus 6, which is equal to 10. So we can write here value 10. Then the number of students who spend more than $25. More than $25, we can check from here. More than 25. So this is 20, this is 30, so middle will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is 25th, $5, so we can check reference from here. This is the value which we can check. Now from this side will be this point. So 80, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this will be 90. So we are getting 10 students. Above 90 will be 10 students. So the number of students who spend more than $25, we can write here 10 students. Now question number 10. The volume of solid metal sphere is 24430 centimeter cube. This volume is given. Calculate the radius of the sphere, and formula for volume of sphere is also provided. We'll have to just use this formula V, which is given. So we'll write 24430 is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cubed. So value of r we have to find, so we'll make r as subject. R cube is equal to 24430 and multiply by 3 divided by 4 pi, and we can take cube root of both sides, this one and this one. This cube root will cancel, this side will be equal to r, and now we can use calculator for calculating cube root. So 3 here, then this will be fraction 24430 multiply by 3 over 4 into pi. This will be equal to 18.0. 18.0. Our answer will be here 18.0, or you can just mention 18. I'll be writing 18. Second part, the metal sphere is placed in an empty tank. The tank is a cylinder with radius 50 centimeter standing on its circular base. So base is a circle. Water is poured into the tank on a depth of 60 centimeter. Calculate the number of liters of water needed. So volume will be equal to, we know volume of a cylinder is pi r square into h. So pi r is given 50 centimeters. So r is 50 r squared, and height is 60 centimeters, so we can write 60 over here. Now we'll have to subtract this volume. From this volume we'll have to subtract the sphere, which is volume which is given in a part, which is 24430. 24430. So we'll be subtracting that one from this. So 24430. Rest of the things calculator will do for us. So pi into 50 squared multiply by 60 minus 24430. This will be in syntax error, so we'll have to put multiplication symbol. Pi multiply by 50 squared multiply by 60, this is equal to this one, then minus 24430. This will be equal to, we can write this number, v is equal to 446808. And now we have to change to basically liters, so we'll be dividing this number by 1000 because this is in centimeters. So we'll divide by 1000 will be equal to 446.808. So our answer will be 447. A different tank is a cuboid measuring 1.8 meters by 1.5 meter by this. So these measurements are given. Water flows from a pipe into this empty tank at a rate of this centimeter cube per second. Find the time it takes to fill the tank. So 1.8 multiply by 100, because I'm changing into centimeters, this one, and multiply by 1.5, also multiply by 100, into 1.2, this one also multiplied by 100, so divided by the rate at which it is flowing, so 200, and this is per second, but we need in minutes, hours and minutes, so this will be multiplied by 60. This will change into seconds to minutes, then again 60, this will change to hours. So this will be calculation 1.8 multiplied by 100 and multiply by 1.5 into 100 and again multiply by 1.2 into 100 and divided by 200 into 60, so this will be equal to 9 by 2, which is basically 4.5. So this is equal to 4.5, but we need hours. So this 4.5, after getting this 4.5, we'll press time button, this one. So if we press time button, we'll get 4 hours and 30 minutes. So we will mention here basically 4 hours and 30 minutes. This will be our answer. C part, these areas are given. This is basically similarity question, similar shapes. So the diagram shows two mathematically similar shapes with areas this and this. The width of the larger is this one. So we'll have to calculate the conversion ratio. We will be checking, that will be value of K will be equal to 295, which is this one, area of bigger one over 159.5. so this will be equal to, we'll be checking this answer, 295 and divided by 159.5, this will be equal to 1.84. so this is equal to 1.84. but this will be value of k square because this is area. So we'll be taking root to check value of k because we have to use for the length. So we'll be taking root of this value 1.84 under root, and this will be equal to, if we take this same number which we have on calculator, we'll take root of answer will be equal to 1.3599. So I'll keep these calculator numbers, and this will be divided by this 17. So 17 divided by 1.3599, this will be equal to, I will use all the numbers, so 17 divided by answer is equal to 12.500, 12.5. So our answer will be 12.5 centimeters, 12.5 centimeters. Question number 11. This is sequence question. So diagram is provided. Diagram 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diagrams are given. The sequence of diagrams above is made up of small lines and dots. We'll have to complete this table. Number of small lines is having 4, then 10, 18, 28. So this is adding 6, then 8, then 10. So this is basically added 6, then this will be adding 8, this will be adding 10, and next will be adding 12. So this will be 28 plus 12. 28 plus 12 will be equal to 40. So 40 here, and then there will be 14, so it will be 54. So this row is complete. Then number of dots, this will be having 4 and 8, so it's adding 4. Then this is adding 5, this is adding 6, so next will be addition of 7. So 19 plus 7 will be 26, and then 8 will be added. 26 plus 8 will be 34. So this table is done. For diagram n, find an expression in terms of n for the number of small lines. For the number of small lines. So if we check the difference, this is if we check this sequence, which is 4, then 10, then 18, and 28, and 40, and 54. So the difference between these two are 6, then 8, then this is 10 and 12. So basically next one is 14, and second order difference will be same, which is 2. So for all this is 2. So we know that this is n square. Now if we multiply this n square, if we add, for example, replace n is equal to 1, we'll be getting 1 square, which is 4. So we'll have to add 3. But if we take n is equal to 2, this will be 4 plus 3, which is 7. So we require 3 more. So we'll have to use n over here as well, so that we can, if now we are replacing 1, 2, 3. If we replace 3, we will get 9 plus this will be 9, 18. So this formula is working. So we can write here n squared plus 3n. This will be formula for this. Then diagram R has 1, 0, 3 is 00 small lines. Find the value of R. So we can write n square plus 3n is equal to 10300. This is what? This is the formula which we found, and this is equal to this one. So we can shift this basically this is r, so we'll have to, instead of r we'll n, we have to use r. Better if we just erase this n and get r over here. So in order to avoid any confusion, so this will be r square plus 3r is equal to this one. So we can now form quadratic equation. We will be shifting this minus 1 0 3 0 0 is equal to 0. Now we can use calculator mode for this calculator, this one, to solve this, because this is only 2 marks question. We are not supposed to provide this complete working. We are going with mode 5 and 3. So we'll be getting this quadratic equation solution mode, and coefficient of r square is 1. I'm pressing 1 over here, and equal to, I will press, hopefully now you can see the complete calculator so that you can see which keys I'm pressing. So one value I have given as coefficient of r square. Now I'll press equal to, and this will take one value at this point. So this one, it has taken a value as 1. Now coefficient of r is 3. I will press 3 value. This is showing at here. So now I will press equal to, and this will take this 3 value over here, this one. Now next is minus 10300, and when I will press equal to, it will take this value. Now again I'm pressing this button to get x1, which is 100. x2 is minus 103, so minus value we will ignore and we'll take 100. So r is equal to 100. So we can mention here 100. This will be our answer. Now D part we can solve. Okay, the number of dots in diagram n is an square plus bn plus 1. Find the value of ab. So we will be replacing n is equal to 1. We know that for n is equal to 1, if we replace n is equal to 1, our equation will be a into 1 squared plus b into 1 is plus 1. And we know for the first drawing it was 4. So I will show you the drawing as well. This is the first drawing. So this is, for this one it is 1 2 3 4, so we'll write here 4. And similarly we'll use n is equal to 2 also, but I will simplify this. This will be a plus b is equal to 4 minus 1, which is 3. So we got this equation 1. Now n is equal to 2. N is equal to 2 will be a into 2 squared plus b into 2 plus 1 is equal to, if we see the diagram 2, this is having, diagram 2 is having this one 8 dots. They are talking about dots, so it will be 8 over here. So now we can simplify this. This will be 4a plus 2b is equal to 8 minus 1, and this will be 7, and this will be our equation second. We'll solve these two equations. A plus b is equal to 3, and 4a plus 2b is equal to 7. So we can multiply this equation by 4, and we will get 4a plus 4b is equal to 3 into 4 12. So next is subtraction of this these two equations. So I will be subtracting this. Subtraction will be changing sign, so this will be cancelled, and this will be minus 2b is equal to minus minus 5. So minus will be cancelled. B is equal to 5 by 2, which is equal to 2.5. So B value is 2.5. Now we can find the A value. We will replace in this equation 1. So equation 1 implies A plus B, which is 2.5, is equal to 3. So A is equal to 3 minus 2.5. This will be equal to 0.5. So A is 0.5. So we are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything. I've tried to explain thoroughly. And if you like the video, just subscribe Maths TV channel, and also don't forget to press bell icon so that you will be getting incoming videos, intimation for those videos, and I will be uploading topic wise and other complete papers as well. Thanks for watching Maths TV.